To understand details from this CCTV visual, we need to follow the light. The light basically is coming from the headlight of the motorcycle that has been ridden by the three attackers. When they reach Umesh Kolhe, there is a light and 4 people can be clearly seen in the visual. Now when the attack is made, Umesh Kolhe can be seen falling on the ground. Then what happened was, son of Umesh Kolhe, he basically started crying for help. He started making noise. The attackers heard it. Obviously, they were afraid. They tried to flee from the spot. When they were fleeing from the spot, the bike was moved, and that is why the light goes off. So we have to follow the light of the headlight of the bike over here, because that gives us a clear indication that from which end the bikers came, from which end the stab in the neck was made, and then when they fled from the spot, the light went off, and by that time Umesh Kolhe unfortunately was on the ground bleeding profusely, and then later on he was taken to the hospital, which was only 10 to 20 meters away, but the doctors couldn't revive him, couldn't save him, because the attack was made in such a manner that it was gruesome. Not only gruesome, but it was made with an intent to kill him, was not done to injure him or to scare him.
Absolutely. In the new video that we are playing out for our viewers, the killers can be seen very clearly. Arunil, the act of murder can also be seen very clearly. Now, going by the counter, it was at around 10:26 that Umesh Kolhe was blocked and then murdered. Arunil.
Okay, Swati, yes, you're completely right. If you can see in the light that is coming from the headlight of the bike which the attackers have been riding, the time that you mentioned is exactly right. When the stab in the neck has been made, the hack in the neck has been made by the attackers, and when the neck has been hacked, it has been done in such a way that in that light of that motorbike, in that headlight of that motorbike, the light that has been illuminating from that motorbike, you can clearly see Umesh Kolhe unfortunately falling on the ground there itself. And when he falls on the ground, the son obviously realized that something is going horribly wrong over here. He realized about the attack. He started shouting for help, and the attackers fled away. So immediately when he falls on the ground, the attackers flee from the spot, and Umesh Kolhe is lying on the ground profusely bleeding. The son cries for help. Some help comes in. He's been taken to the nearby hospital, where only 10 meters away the hospital is. The watchman of the hospital had also come over here, come at the spot to give some help to Umesh Kolhe, but he couldn't survive because the attack was made with the grave intent to kill. The intent was not to injure, or the intent was certainly not to scare anybody. The intent was to kill Umesh Kolhe and also to give out a message to the people of Amravati and to the people of India as well.
Neil, wouldn't it be the preliminary investigation that is carried out by any police to actually access the CCTV footages? Because the first footage that came in was not of the attack, but the killers could be seen running, fleeing from the spot. Now it is today, when the NIA has taken over, we are looking at more CCTV footages, particularly of the attack, that are now being released.
Well, that is right. That is a very important and a very pointed question that has been asked by you, Amita, over here, because this attack has not taken place few days ago. Like, it has taken place when long back. It was on June 21st that Umesh Kolhe was hacked to death. Today it is around 2 weeks, more than 2 weeks now. And now the CCTV visuals are coming to the fore. Now they have been revealed. Obviously the investigating cops had it. Why they didn't reveal it, why they were looking at the robbery angle, that is extremely appalling over here. Was there any pressure of cover-up? Was there any pressure to deviate this entire incident so that there is no pressure? Beg your pardon, so that there is no pressure that is mounted on the Mahavikas Aghadi, basically the NCP which handles the Home Ministry, the Congress, because the Guardian Minister of Amravati was Yashomati Thakur, the Congress Minister, as well as the Shiv Sena, which was always questioned on Hindutva grounds, especially the Uddhav Thakure's Shiv Sena. Uddhav Thackeray was the CM at that time.
All right, Arunil, thank you very much for getting us those details. We'll keep connecting with you for more updates. These are the CCTV footages of Umesh Kolhe's murder accessed by your channel. In the new video, the murderers can be very clearly seen.